Countless lives are tragically cut short due to impaired driving. The Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign is dedicated to raising awareness about the dangers of driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs. The Georgia Department of Highway Safety has just kicked off their campaign, and we have Communications Director Robert Heidrich joining us here this morning to fill us in on what's happening this holiday season on the road. Sir, thanks for joining us.
Thank you all for having us.
Absolutely, absolutely. First of all, let's talk about it. What is the Drive Sober campaign?
Well, each year the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration designates a period in December, early January, during the Christmas holidays, New Year's Eve, as Drive Sober, Get Pulled Over enforcement education campaign. And the whole goal is this time of year, there are people who are having party celebrations, right, and many of these celebrations include alcohol. And our message is very simple. When alcohol is part of the plans, then plan for a ride with a sober driver. Do not drink and drive.
That's right. Even buzz driving, even if you think you can make it.
Yes.
So let's talk about when the campaign actually is in effect.
Well, the campaign started December 12th, which was yesterday, and it's going to run through January 1st. And during this time, sheriff's offices and police departments, as well as the Georgia State Patrol Nighthawks units and all state troopers, they're going to be looking more for DUI. They're looking for them every day, but they understand this time of year there's a higher probability, and their goal is to make sure that everybody gets home safely, because anytime they can take a drunk or drug driver off the road, that is potentially one life at least they have saved. That's one family that's going to lose someone to drunk driving. And all these crashes are preventable. Every DUI crash is preventable because they're caused by one thing: somebody getting behind the wheel of a car when they shouldn't. Right. And that's the whole message. If you're drinking, do not drive, because if you get pulled over, you're going to be arrested. There are no warnings.
So hearing this is one thing. What are people actually going to be seeing during this campaign when out on the roads?
Well, they can see, and it depends on what each local agency does. They can see sobriety road checks. They can see patrols. The bottom line is to take prevention, take responsibility for your actions by understanding when you're making those plans to go to a party, whether what's what you're wearing, right, food or whatever you got to take. If you're planning to drink, then you need to make sure before you go out, how am I going to get home with a sober ride? Whether it's a friend, a designated driver, a ride share, cab, have a ride. Or if you're going to stay over, just do not get behind the wheel, because in Georgia, the blood alcohol concentration level is 0.08 or higher. If you're 0.08 or higher, you're going to be charged with DUI. And a DUI arrest can cost you up to $10,000. It can cost you your job. You can lose your insurance. It's not worth it. And that's the whole message this time of year.
Not to mention your life or someone else's life
exactly
as well. So when in doubt, what is the best thing to do if you feel that you've had too much to drink at that point?
Well, if you feel like you've had too much to drink, the biggest thing you need to do is know somebody that you can call and say, hey, I'm here, can you come get me? And let people know. Let people know, hey, if you know somebody's going out, or, whether it's a child, a parent, a brother, sister, friend, whatever, just let them, hey, you can call me, and call them. If you need to, we have ride share services, especially here in the Augusta area, that you can use, cabs. If you're at a party and you're hosting a party, let your guests know, hey, if you need to, you can stay here. And that is the greatest thing. The biggest thing is, do not get behind the wheel. Yeah. Do not risk it.
There are obviously so many options that you have available now, again, as you said, with Uber, with Lyft, with rideshare and things like that. Where should folks go if they want to get more information concerning the Drive Sober campaign?
They can go to our website, gahighwaysafety.org. They can also check our Facebook page out, Georgia GOHS. We're also on X, we're on YouTube, and we're on Instagram.
Okay, it's all available right there. Be sure to check that out. And again, going on until January 1st, the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign. Robert, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Have a happy holiday.
Same to y'all.